Your makeup isn't working because you're not doing it based on your skin type. These are the products you should be using if you have oily and textured skin. Primers are going to be the number one important thing because if you don't have a primed and set base, how do you expect everything else to sit on top of it? I like using two primers. Danessa Myricks Blurring Balm is probably one of my favorite primers to help fill in my pores and hide my texture. I like to place the blurring balm where I know I have large pores. That's usually my nose, the inside of my cheeks, and my chin. e.l.f.'s Hydro Grip Primer is another one of my favorites to help control my oil so it doesn't melt off my makeup. I'll put this wherever I know I get super oily, which for me is all over my face. For my oily skin girlies, going in with a matte foundation is a must, but I know sometimes mattifying foundations can look cakey or heavy. That's why I like this Makeup by Mario one, because even though it is still a matte foundation, it doesn't go on super heavy or cakey. Knowing which setting powder to use is key. I love using a high coverage loose powder because that's what's gonna help give me that pore-free look and keep my oil locked down. Morphe and Huda Beauty have one of the best formulas out there. And then I like grabbing a powder puff, baking that all into the puff, and then packing that into places where I know I get oily or crease really easily. Without setting powder, with. And then to make sure that your makeup lasts all day, setting sprays are gonna be the most important. I do still love using a hydrating setting spray because even though your skin is oily, it still needs hydration. And then just to make sure everything is locked into place and it won't slide off, the Danessa Myricks Liquid Blurring Balm is gonna keep that makeup on all day.